A player who has been far exceeding expectations at the minor league level is welcomed to his first spring training. He is briefed on his current standing in the organization. He's about to get his first chance to show if he's ready to swim in the big kids pool.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Colton.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Colton Kiyomiya. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Low for ball 1. Here's the pitch. In the air now out to left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Ready for another chance? Colton Kiyomiya. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Softly hit toward the hole. Belt moving to his right, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in once again, Allen Henson. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Ground down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game. And with 2 on and 2 away, it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter in this spot.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop, Colton Keogh.
Nope. Ball 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Keogh stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was taken in the 22nd round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Breivik Valera is into the ball game as a defensive replacement.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with a runner at first and nobody out.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop, Colton Keogh.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Ready on 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back easily. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Dorta gets his lead at first, nobody out. Squared that one up just a little late.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Cody Bellinger will be next. Three-two pitch. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
First baseman number 35.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. That's in there, base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
This is on the ground over to first. Andrus. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregor Blanco.
Chopped weakly up the first base line. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Only one in the inning here. Breivik Valera is into the ball game as a defensive.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about
Next for the Dodgers, Colton Keogh, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First things first, here's a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Another look to first, and he'll dive back in safely. From the stretch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 2-1. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Runners going. And they try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Only one. 5-0 the final score today. The Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with a runner at first and nobody out.
Now batting, shortstop, Colton Keogh.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Sliders in for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
And he's back in standing. Dorta aboard here at first with nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Breivik Valera is into the ball game.
Well, the die was cast in the 3rd inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
8-4 the final. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. Yandy Diaz will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Second base, number 36. Yandy Diaz.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Keogh, just a 19-year-old. He was taken in the 22nd round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Here it is, the 3-0, and he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Third baseman.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
The right fielder, number 3, Gregor.
And they'll ask him to bunt off the bench as he puts this one down. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
The left fielder, number 31, Jock Peterson.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a 4th. hits at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that could drive a guy nuts, right? Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, a spring training matchup between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago White Sox.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Next up for Los Angeles, Colton Keogh. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Keogh.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a breaking ball stays outside. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Roll, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Tolles on third. Seager at second with 1 away. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Moncada fields it cleanly. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes. Digging in to try it again, Colton Keogh. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Avisail Garcia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
First baseman, Colton Keogh.
First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next.
Zero.
3-2 now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Striding in once again, Yasiel Puig, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Arturo Kio, the runner at second with one away.
Roberto Arturo.
Grounded to first. Taken in by Abreu. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to... Ready once again, Avisail Garcia. He was a double play victim last time around. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Hard to the right side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Giro. Breaking ball up and away. Hard.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Colton Kio.
First baseman, Colton Kio.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Taylor at the track. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall.
All right, hold up.
And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Every center fielder dreads this kind of a play, right? The ball's hit right at him and over his head. He turns and runs, leaps for it, but just can't make the play. It ends up coming off the wall, and by the time he can get the ball back in, it was a guaranteed triple.
In now is Yasiel Puig, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Yasiel Puig.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And a relay to the plate. And they'll get one back with the sac fly as it's now a 5-3. Cody Bellinger will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 35.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Colton Keogh.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Keogh, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 22nd round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2.
going,
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And this will get all the way to the 331 sign. And the throw in gets away from him.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
The right fielder, number 3, Gregor Blanco.
Chopped weakly up the first base line. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
Now batting, third baseman, Colton.
In now, Colton Keogh, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Taylor is off at first with 2 away. Up high, 2-1 now. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregor
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Hit softly on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Keogh.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
0-2. Here it is. And it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
Third, Longoria. And there are 2 away now. Chad Taylor will come on defensively now.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. Yan Gomes is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 7, Yan Gomes.
Shot briefly to the left. Diaz over to his left, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. 8-1 is the final score this afternoon. The Cleveland Indians took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that. And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Colton Keogh.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
2 runs, 8 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. Another try at 2-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Here go the Dodgers. Standing in now, Colton Keogh. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Outside, 2-1. Keogh, just a 19-year-old. He was taken in the 22nd round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
On the mound, he's thinking.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player. And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning. Nolan Fontana has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Third base, number 18, Nolan Fontana.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Jock Peterson is into the game.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Colton Keogh. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Brandon Stedman.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Gregor Blanco. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Liner toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout.
Keogh over at second. Blanco at first, one gone. And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Chisenhall on the move. Reaches out. Oh, no, he dropped it. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Good job.
Ready for another shot now. Francisco Mejia. He'll lead it off against Jansen, who tries to close the door in this one. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a lead.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
3-2 the finish. And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, second base, Colton Keogh.
And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. Keogh stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was taken in the 22nd round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Here's the 0-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Chad Taylor will come on defensively now.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
3-0 the final score. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. Victor Caratini is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Breivik Valera is into the ballgame. And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. The Dodgers took the lead in the 4th. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Next up for Los Angeles, Colton Keogh, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
The 1-1. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And in now for Colorado, Adam Lind.
Batting seventh, first baseman, Adam Lind.
The 1-2. Will play ball to second. 4 to second for 1. Back to first, and it'll be in time to take care of Lind, a double play. Digging in to try it again, Colton Keogh. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Desmond moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Colton Keogh. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Striding in once again, Colton Keogh. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now this is popped up. Room, however, for Iannetta behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. 6-2 the final total today. The Colorado Rockies led this game from So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Keogh.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Chad Taylor.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can
So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and one gone.
First baseman number 21, Colton Keogh.
He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Colton
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Hard hit ball to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
the right fielder number 3, Gregor Blanco.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The left fielder number 31, Jock Peterson.
Popped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find
So a big spot here. Bases are loaded with 2 away, and it would appear that we're going to see a pinch hitter come on now.
First baseman number 21, Colton Keogh.
In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Now the 0-1. Oh, that liner drilled the pitcher right on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Dodgers leave them loaded. They lead it.
The catcher number 36, John Ryan Murphy.
On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one on the first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2.
First baseman number 21, Colton Keogh.
Into the box, Colton Keogh, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 home is a swinging strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Andreas Dorta would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Fouled off. Murphy might try to make a play on it. It gets out of play, though. That's into the visitors' dugout. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lewis on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for the Dodgers, shortstop.
I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Breivik Valera is into the ball.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other.
And a defensive replacement to tell you about here in inning number 8, as we're going to see a new first baseman enter the ball game.
Catcher, John Begley.
One.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Well, you know, he had a good idea.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Colton Keogh. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Sent on the ground out to second. Cordova brings it in. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing. And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Dodgers jumped out to an And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. Matt Chapman is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 26. Matt Chapman.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to get him started in the home half of inning number 8.
First baseman number 35. Odie.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Perez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. And the runner back. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
The right fielder, number 9, Andreas Jordan.
Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired.
Now batting, third baseman, Renato Nunez.
And here's Renato Nunez. Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. To his right. throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning. Franklin Barreto will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 1, Franklin Barreto.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Count is 1 and 2.
The 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here now the 2-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. Knee high, he barehands it. He goes to first. Hey now. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Oakland A's took the
A slumping hitter gets some coaching up. Even the best hitters in the world must always be attending to their fundamentals. Slumps happen. Poise in the face of them is a must.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Colton Keogh.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Ball 2 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Lash looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Dodgers have cut this to a 4-2 score now.
Oh, man, that can only count for one run. That was an absolute bomb. He squared it up as good as you can, and there wasn't a person in the building that didn't think that was gone.
Breivik Valera is into the ball.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
First baseman number 21, Colton Keogh.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hot shot to third. Couch is up with it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order. 6-2 the final total today. The Chicago White Sox used a nice. So with runners at the corners here and 2 gone, it looks like they'll make a move to the bench, and we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now.
Now batting, shortstop, Colton Keogh.
And he fouls this one off. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. The 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Popped him up. Schnell is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd. Breivik Valera is into the ballgame. 8-5 tonight. Los Angeles came through when it mattered in the 9th. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
First baseman number 21, Colton Keogh.
In there, no balls and a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Halos used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Garrett Richards pitches well enough to get the W.
For the victorious Angels.
Next for the Dodgers, Colton Keogh. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. No runs, 5 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Go, 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 go.
Bouncer up the middle. Cozart has it on the first, and the Dodgers come up with Chad Taylor will come on defensively.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big